Good morning, LEGO fans! Today is a very special video. It is a Minecraft CMF series, which has been something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, thinking of mobs that we haven't gotten, waiting to see what LEGO winds up making into and putting into their sets that come out each year, and well, here we go. It was just Minecon, and we have a lot of stuff coming out for 1.15, so I'm really excited to be able to bring you guys this series. Finally, it is a mixture of both mobs that we haven't gotten, a couple of original skins, and a few returning skins and such, but you'll get the gist of the series. But I know that a lot of questions will be, where's PewDiePie and where's all these other famous Minecraft YouTubers? And well, this is not the series for that. This is meant to be like an official Minecraft series, and to me, I'm really proud that it looks and feels like the LEGO Minecraft sets and stuff, especially with the way that some of the mobs are built, as well as just the detail on the skins and such. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into things with spot number 1. Of course, I had to include the two main skins in the series, but I want to come up with cool variants, which is why Steve is here, and he has some pretty interesting printing on his legs. I really hate the leather pants that they've given the Minecraft skins in sets before, so I've given him the brown pants here with some actual printing on it to add to the leather armor. His torso is actually a white leather armor, which has some printing on it in light gray. And I also gave him a armor stand with a black helmet on it with some printing there. It's also made out of leather but dyed black, so I kind of like the concept of this here. The armor stand design is actually from past LEGO Minecraft sets. But moving on to spot number 2, we have Alex, and this is actually based off of a couple of like promotional images that they've done for Minecraft, and a lot of times her and Steve are flying about. So of course I want to give one of these two the elytra wings, so here she is here with that. And I forgot to mention this with Steve, but for whatever reason LEGO is just really not giving Minecraft the appropriate detail. Look at Alex and Steve in game. They have short sleeves on as well as like boots, and they did that for the big figure versions of them, and here they are here, and I got to be able to give them sleeves and some dual molded legs there, except not for Steve because he was wearing leather pants. But anyways, her other accessory is actually a firework, which I'm pretty proud of the part usage that I used for that, and it's to help her fly around. Moving on to spot number 3, it's really hard to explain like what pieces I used in such, but besides one piece here, the panda is using all pre-existing parts. And again, I can't really show you them because I did draw it, so it's not like an animation. I can't just like remove bricks and stuff, but it's pretty easy to see, and I'm really happy with how the panda came out. We actually know that they will be coming in some form in a 2020 set, so I'm excited to see my version versus what LEGO winds up making in their set. And again, I'm limited because CMF series, normally they have really tiny part counts. I guess the most that we've ever gotten would have been from like a Unikitty figure or whatever. So I'm trying my best to keep it down to that level. But moving on to spot number 4, we actually have a brand new skin that I designed myself, and it's actually a farmer skin, and he comes with a diamond hoe, which I'm so shocked that LEGO has never made before. I really don't get it. Like, there's toys and stuff, I believe, of it, so I don't know what LEGO's doing. It's a really important feature of the game. But yeah, so he has a diamond hoe there, built the same sort of way like the other Minecraft tools and such, and he actually has a new molded head, which is something that I figured would be okay because a lot of times when you're designing skins, they can actually go 1 pixel out, I believe. So that's why he actually has a little hat there for his farmer hat. And the other accessory that he comes with, I guess, is actually a fox, and this is basically almost the exact same like feet and stuff and body as the wolf, but the head is a lot wider but shorter, and the nose is wider, as well as the tail is built differently as well. Moving on to spot number 5 in this series, we actually have a wandering trader, and I'm really happy with how this figure came out. This is actually using the exact same pieces as a regular Lego Minecraft villager that we've gotten in the past, with some different printing, but his accessory is actually some of the items that he trades. One of them is a pink coral block, as well as a sea pickle, which I just think is so funny, but those are some of the items that he winds up trading, so I want to give him something unique and not something basic like ice or something. Even though that's one of the most rare items that he does wind up trading, I wanted to give him something cool and colorful to stand out in the series. And then in spot number 6, it's no surprise, but it's actually one of his llamas, and I'm really proud of how this turned out. Making these new mob heads was really difficult, but I'm really happy with how the llama came out. New head, but all the other parts that he's using are pre-existing. Moving on to spot number 7, we have another original skin, and it's actually a jukebox DJ. And I'm really happy with this. It's like a slime face or whatever, and I really like the design of this figure. I'm happy with how it turned out. He's got like all these like music levels on his torso. But anyways, he actually comes with the cat disc, which is just a 2x2 round flat tile, as well as a jukebox, which is built the same sort of way that other blocks are built for Lego Minecraft, like TNT or a furnace or a crafting table and such. And he actually has a new molded head, which actually goes out 1 pixel on each side, meant to represent headphones. And moving on, we have a drowned. And I'm really shocked that we haven't gotten this figure yet. I'm hoping maybe in the new wave of sets there'll be something water-based, and we'll get one there. And he actually has a staff piece with a new trident attachment at the top there. So I think that looks really cool, and I think that that's what Lego would wind up doing if they do include a drown in a set. They'd give it a new piece. Moving on, we have a Vindicator, and I don't think we're actually ever going to get a figure of this because they only spawn in Woodland Mansions, if my Minecraft knowledge is correct. So I don't think that there's a Woodland Mansion plan, so it is a shame that we'll never get one, but I really like the maroon and stuff. Again, I'm a sucker for red in any designs, so it was really cool to use the villager head there and give it a different color, of course, to make it look light gray and everything, as well as just the torso was fun to make, and his accessory is just one of the regular Minecraft axes in silver. And in spot number 10, we have another original skin, and it is actually a pumpkin baker, and I'm really proud of actually like drawing everything here. So we have another 2x2 round flat tile with some pumpkin pie printing, and she also comes with 3 other pieces, and it is a regular Minecraft head with new updated pumpkin printing because you no longer have the hollowed out jack-o'-lantern, which we still need to get updated, and I really like the printing for that. As well, she also comes with a stud to represent sugar and an egg in tan, which is something that Lego hasn't done, which I don't get. They gave us white eggs, I think, in the chicken coop set. But moving on to spot number 11, this is probably the one that I'll get the most hate for, but I think that it's kind of funny because it tells a story. It actually is a blue sheep, which we've never gotten before, as well as a baby bright purple sheep. So I like to think that the one from the latest wave from the wool farm and the blue sheep got fed some wheat, and then there's the bright purple sheep. Anyways, I just think that it's funny inclusion. But moving on to spot number 12, we actually have one that I'm really happy with how it came out, and it is actually the Evoker as well as a Vex. And the Evoker, it just uses the same regular villager pieces, but the Evoker, the idea behind this is that it's using the body piece that they designed for the baby zombie and baby pigman and all that, but it actually comes with like a modified head that has wings on it, which just, I don't know, I think it works really well for a Vex. Again, probably gonna get this. We'll see, hopefully in some of the 2020 sets with the pillager sets and such. But moving on to spot number 13, again we have an original skin, the last one in the series, and it is meant to be an explorer. And he actually comes with a parrot, and it's using the exact same build and everything from the pirate ship set from last year, but it is meant to be the bright blue Parrot, which is actually my favorite one. I know, surprising that it's not the red one, but I really like the bright colors here. As well as the block that he actually has there is meant to be one of the carved sandstone ones with the wither hieroglyphics and everything on it. So I thought that was a really cool inclusion for him, since he is a old and experienced explorer. And moving on to spot number 14, this one is kind of interesting. I want to create something from the end and end related, and here it is, and it's meant to be a shulker. And it actually has a regular Minecraft head on the inside, and the build for the top and the bottom are the exact same, so it would just sit there, or I'm not really sure. I don't know, I just kind of like the way that that looks. I wish that we had those pieces in those colors so I could build this in real life. But again, I think that this looks pretty cool. If LEGO were actually going to do it, I'm sure they would find some way to attach studs or something to shoot out. But hopefully we get some end sets in the future. But moving on to spot 15, these next two are actually really heavily tied into the upcoming update, and it is actually a bee. This was originally what kind of sold me on the idea to make the set. I knew that I wanted to create a bee, and I started to get excited about what I was going to build it with, and I was actually listening to Minecon, and I didn't realize how small they actually were. It's actually meant to be half a block size, so I couldn't do it the way that I was originally going to do it, so I had to modify it to be built out of flat tiles. And I'm really happy only one of them is modified for the wing pieces, and the hive, again, just has some printing like the blocks and stuff that I've included in the series already. But if you actually flip it around, you could see that on the other side it is meant to be the hive actually full of honey, so I think that's pretty cool. And then the other piece that it comes with is actually meant to be like bottled honey, which is one of the things that you could do with honey. So I think that that's pretty interesting, and I like that these three things really tie in together, and I like that they are one of the spots in the series. Moving on to spot number 16, I'm glad that I waited for Minecon because I really wanted to include something from Minecon, and here it is. Here is the Piglin, and it actually comes with a brand new head mold, and the accessory that it comes with is a gold sword, as well as 2 of the new nether mushrooms coming in some of the biomes being introduced in the next Nether update 1.15. But there you have it, everyone. I know 16 spots, but that was always the original plan, and it turns out that with a lot of the licensed themes going forward, at least the way that it looks like now, is that LEGO's only going to be doing 16. The DC CMF series releasing in January is only going to be having 16 spots, so that's something that I kind of have to keep in mind now when going forward. Maybe I'm supposed to be cutting it down to 16, but I always plan for Minecraft to have that, and I think that it works really well. The checklist art here is meant to tie into the actual boxes and stuff that LEGO puts out, and I'm really happy with how this series came out. I'm really proud of making some of the mobs and such that we've never gotten before, as well as the original skins. I'm really happy about. I loved making them. They were so much fun to make. But anyways, everyone, what did you think of this series? If you do want me to make another series, this one has to do really well, and I'd love to do another one, and I'd also love to do a actual Minecraft content creators one, of course, with PewDiePie and like Preston Plays and stuff like that. But anyways, that again, the series has to do well to warrant that. Anyways, everyone, I hope that you guys did enjoy the series. Is there any mobs that you wish that I would have included over some of these? Again, I had to restrict it to the size of the bags. Everything here would be able to fit in it. But if you did like this series and you do like all these CMF series that I put out on the channel, I really love it if you would consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on the bell notification so you don't miss out on the latest CMF series. This month we are doing Bricktober packs, and if you really like Minecraft, be sure to vote on that when the time comes to actually make a Bricktober for this, as well as if you want to stay up to the latest LEGO news, reviews, and comparison videos, and all the stuff that you can check out on the channel. I really recommend doing all that. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy the series, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.